And in this video, I'll be teaching you step by step on how to do your makeup by yourself in 2026. So first thing is you have to start doing your makeup on a very clean face. I've done my skin preparation already. So the next thing now is to go in with your primer. So primer is the one who grips your makeup. You can't just go ahead to apply makeup on your face without applying primer. So I'm actually using this classic primer. If you have a oily skin, that's why it is very, very important for you to know your skin type. If you have a oily skin, then you have to use a mattifying primer. If you have a oily skin, you have to use an hydrating primer. So I'm going to be applying this primer everywhere on my face, except underneath my eyes. I'm sure you might be asking why. The primer grips your makeup, and you don't want to go ahead to apply primer underneath the eyes because we are still going to be adding concealer, powders. Your under eye is going to start cracking. So the next step, you're going to be applying foundation. One thing you shouldn't do is you going ahead to put foundation like this. No. You will be able to control the amount, the quantity of the foundation you're going to be using. I have a palette, but if you don't have a palette, you can just press it at the back of your hands. I'm not saying brushes are not going to be good, but I feel like for beginners, it's better for you to use a beauty blender. And also, for the beauty blender, please make sure that it is damp. You have to soak it in water and squeeze all the water out. So can you see I'm taking my time to blend? Can you see this place? Compare this place to this place. So that is the work of a foundation. So now we're going to be contouring our face, and I'm going to be using this particular foundation. Go ahead to use a foundation that is 2 or 3 shades darker than your skin. I'm going to be putting that on my temple, here, you see, and my chin. Okay, so I'm going to start blending, and I'm going to be using my beauty blender. So I'm going to start blending. This place also, blend it out. Now we are going to be moving into blush. This is not compulsory. In this red blush from this palette, this one, and where you're applying it is above your cheekbone. Your contour is beneath your blush. I'll be using a concealer that is 3 shades lighter than my skin, and also a concealer that is 2 shades lighter. So this particular one from Younger Beauty is in SMC4. So I'm going to be applying this underneath my eyes. You know, usefulness of concealer is number 1 to like brighten your under eyes, to conceal your under eyes also. You know, there's some people that have, you know, this hyperpigmentation, these dark circles. Your concealer is going to cover it up for you like this. And make sure your concealer gets to this part, because it's going to help with your nose contour. You're applying underneath your eyes, you're applying on your forehead, you're applying at the bridge of your nose, and you're applying on your chin. Now let's go ahead to blend. So make sure that you blend the outer part first before going in to blend the inner corner. You're blending it only where you've applied your concealer. So can you see? This concealer at the bridge of your nose, maintain it. Don't spread it too much. Just maintain it because of our nose contour. Take this concealer you're blending, take it into your nose just a bit, because it's going to help with our nose contour. I guess we're doing a liquid nose contour. So the same foundation I used to contour my face, that's what I'm going to be using to contour my nose. So I'm going to be starting all the way from my brows. Then take it right down. So can you see that there is an ash line here? So we don't want to see that. The same place you used to blend your concealer, you're going to be blending that in. I want to brighten my under eyes a bit. So I'm going ahead to use this Nuban Beauty in shade 43. One of the secrets about a flawless makeup is blending. I feel like that's the only secret. You have to just blend. You have to take your time to blend. The next step, you're going to be applying our setting powder underneath our eyes and everywhere that we concealed with concealer. You are using a dry beauty blender now. You're not using a damp beauty blender. So now this is it. I'm going to dust it off and apply. So as you put it, just blend it out. Don't dip and then you go and you dip and you go. No, you have to dip first, then you blend. Then if you want more, you dip again, and then you blend. Now we're going to set the whole face now. I'm just going to start setting everywhere, but this is not going underneath your eyes. This powder is not going underneath your eyes. That's why we already applied setting powder in the first place. So the same way we contoured our nose in liquid form is the same way we are going to contour it in powdered form. And I think I'm using a very fluffy brush. It's very, very important for you to use a fluffy brush so you don't struggle with it. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel by this time, please make sure you click the subscribe button right now. Like, I'm waiting for you. Just click it. Just click it before we move forward. Click it. Yeah, thank you. Right now, we're going to be applying our blush. Can you see? I'm almost out of it. I have to use this pink side of it. Okay. So, as a beginner, don't apply too much blush so you don't look very weird. So as you grow, you just keep practicing and you know the amount of blush to use. Personally, I love to apply a lot of blush, but because of you guys, I'm not going to be doing too much today. So today, we're just going to be filling in our brows. We're not going to be concealing it. Number one, we're going to be applying a gel, highbrow gel. But I'm going to be using this air wax. Apply it on my brows. Can you see? Make sure you do this, because I feel like it will be very, very easy for you if you do this before going ahead to draw your brows. So get a wax or eyebrow gel. Anyone is doing the same work. I'm going to be using this Ega and Esther brow pomade. If you don't have this, you can go ahead to use David's pencil. You know what? I'm going to use this for this brows. I use normal pencil for this brows, so you guys can get it perfect. I'm just going to start just underneath my brows, take it forward, go on top, create a curve, and then, so that is it. But to fill in these brows, I'm using this, can you see that this is Davis? So I'm going to be filling it. Now, I'm using just this one for this side, so that nobody will give an excuse that, oh, I'm not doing my makeup because I don't have this particular product. So I'm going to be the same step underneath, and then on top. There you fill in. I'm not going to be using a concealer that is too bright. Clean. I'll be using a very, very small brush just to like blend everything out. I personally do not conceal the top of my brows because it's not necessary. If you want to do that, please do that before you start your makeup so it does not spoil everything that we've done so far. I'm using the same concealer that I used in the first place. I'm going to be applying that on my lips. Can you remember the contour we used? Yes, we're going to be going into that just to like add some depth. We're not going to be doing something very, very special. Same contour powder we used, that's what we're going to be using for our eyes. You know, it's for beginners. This is exactly how it looks. But one more thing, you're going to have something like this in your palette. Something like this or this or this. So right now I'm using this, make it look a bit finer. So I'm just going to be applying that. I see that it just gives this kind of nice depth. So don't skip this step. If you have a very teary eyes, number one, put up the light in front of you, put up the fan, and just apply it. I'm going to be applying my mascara. Apply that before you go ahead to apply your lashes, please. They're so long, but I think I'm just going to be using this. Next step now is our lips. This particular dark brown shade. Just blend. You can use your lip oil, you can use your lip gloss, you can use your lipstick, anything that you have, just, use it. The more you practice, the better you become. If I show you guys my first makeup look, You guys are going to run. I got the wrongest foundation shade. Like, it was not even funny. Then I went to get another foundation shade. I feel like everybody starts from there. Do you understand? So if you are here watching this video and you are like, hey, am I going to get this thing? Trust me, you will. So just go ahead and take the step. I'm going to apply that. And you guys, we are halfway done. Final step. Trust me, this is final step. Why do I have to buy a setting spray? A setting spray will lock in your makeup and also make it look like skin. You know, to tone down all this powder, everything. So I'm going to be using this Kiss Beauty setting spray. I'm a professional makeup artist, so I also use another spray, which is Seal It. But right now, for a beginner, this is very, very cheap, very, very affordable. So you can get this. Can you see that it looks like skin right now? The setting spray has toned the makeup down, toned all the powder down, every single thing. We are using mascara underneath the eyes. Okay guys, we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you haven't, started buying your makeup products and all, this is a particular sign for you to go out and finally buy your products. I'm going to be taking you guys through this year, teaching you guys how to do makeup I'll be teaching you guys step by step. This one is just everything together. But maybe next videos we'll talk about foundation, we'll talk about how to apply concealers, how to, all those things. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel by this time, what exactly are you waiting for? Why are you stingy with your subscription? Please make sure you click the subscribe button right now. Like, I'm waiting for you. Just click it. Just click it before we move forward. Click it. Yeah, thank you. Okay guys, we are done.